Hello peeps, my name is Ibnu Amirul bin Abdul Halim. I'm from Generic Ed and my matrix number is A2370. In this video, I'm going to talk about Mat Kilau. Mat Kilau was a legendary Malay warrior, famous for fighting the colonials headed by the British resident Hugh Clifford. Mat Kilau's real name was Mat Kilau bin Imam Rasul. His other name was Muhammad bin Ibrahim, also known as Mat Siam. Now, there's actually a story behind these names, and we will dive into it in a minute. Mat Kilau was born in Kampung Masjid Pulau Tawa and grew up during the reign of Sultan Ahmad Al-Muazzam Shah in the early 1880s. His father's name is Tok Gajah, or well known as Imam Perang Rasul, and his mother's name is Teh Mahda, who is the daughter of Tok Kau. When he was in his 20s, the British came and took the state of Pahang. While some were in favor of their presence, there were others who did not satisfied with the British intervention in Pahang's administrative affairs. Unfortunately, the Sultan himself welcomed their arrival, having been taken in by their convincing promises of wealth and luxury. Those who were opposed to the British, they were forced to hide their intention and take action on the quiet. Let me tell you guys the story of how Mat Kilau got the name Muhammad bin Ibrahim, also known as Mat Siam. In the year 1895, Datuk Bahaman and his companions were reported to have lost the battle against British. Mat Kilau was injured on his face and his head when he tried resisting after being captured. The injury was so fatal and he was believed to be dead on the way to downstream of Kota Baharu due to excessive bleeding. The news of Mat Kilau's death was being published in 2 English newspapers in Singapore. In the public's opinion, Mat Kilau's life was finished, but nobody knew that it was a fake death to stop the British from pursuing him. In December 1969, Mat Kilau returned and introduced himself as Muhammad bin Ibrahim with the IC number 2044778 at his own hometown. With the help of his son Omar bin Mat Kilau, he was brought to his hometown Kampung Masjid Pulau Tawa. On Friday 26 December 1969, Mat Kilau went to the mosque at Kampung Masjid for the Friday prayer. After prayer, he read the Quran and then announced himself as Mat Kilau. His announcement obviously surprised so many people that the Pahang government had to set up a committee on the 8th of January 1970 to investigate his claims. After intensive investigations, at 10:30 a.m. in the morning, on Thursday 6 August 1970, Mat Siam was declared as Mat Kilau by Chief Minister of Pahang. Now, the interesting part is, when asked how he could still be alive well past 100 years, Mat Kilau was reported to have said, "Even prophets and saints die, but if God wills it, then he can surely prolong the life of one of his servants." Mat Kilau's biggest achievement was the victory in Lubuk Terua War. During the Lubuk Terua War, Mat Kilau played his role very well. He was the key success and his skill was formidable. His bravery, strength and courage led to victory. Mat Kilau's other contributions, which can be seen until this day, is a mosque which is situated in Kampung Masjid Pulau Tawa. The mosque is nearly 200 years old, and the mosque is the place which fueled patriotism among the people who stayed in Pahang during the British colonization. That's all for me, guys. If there's anything that we can learn, that would be to fight for our nation and to stand for our nation no matter what. Just like Mat Kilau, be brave and be helpful. Goodbye.